And as Kenyans continue remembering retired President Daniel Moi, this week, our Nyeri affairs reporter Ibrahim Karanja caught up with the former Nyeri Town Member of Parliament, PG Mureithi, who shared his memories of the former president and the changes in governance since the new constitution was implemented.
The last time the country celebrated Moi Day was in October 2009. With the promulgation of the new constitution, Kenyans have not celebrated Moi Day for 8 years now. But today, for the first time in 8 years, after the courts reintroduced this national holiday to us, Kenyans will be celebrating. And who better in Nyeri County to talk to us about Moi Day than Mr. Peter Gishohi Mureithi, popularly known as PG Mureithi. He is a one-time chairman for KANU here in Nyeri, and he was also a member of parliament for Nyeri from 2002 to 2007. And today, he'll be telling us his experience of working with the second president of the republic, the development they realized for central Kenya, and his personal opinion about this particular holiday. Karibu sana mzee, this is KTN News Center. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Now, to my first question. Today we are celebrating Moi Day for the first time in 8 years since the promulgation of the new constitution. What is your opinion about the decision to reintroduce this particular holiday?
To me, although the constitution did away with the National Heroes Day on the individual basis, I strongly feel that we should celebrate the individuals as it was as opposed to a Mashujaa Day. Indeed, celebrating Kenyatta Day, that's our founding father. Celebrating Moi Day, he was second president of the Republic of Kenya. And he took over and there was no bloodshed. And he should be remembered for the achievements we did during his years at the top of the country. Therefore, even when we were putting through the new constitution, I was opposed to the introduction of Mashujaa Day. Me, I did not vote for it. I wanted us to continue celebrating individuals' achievements, and not only for Moi, even for others who died in the struggle of our independence. Therefore, coming back to Moi Day, I am very happy and proud that we are celebrating it once again.
Probably, as a leader here in central Kenya, and particularly Nyeri, what are some of the achievements that you'd point out and say that this is what we were able to achieve with Mzee Moi as the president?
Here in Nyeri, we did a lot of development. And to start with, you all knew that Moi was a man of God. And we put up several churches in here. And also we helped a lot of hospitals, to mention Mathari Hospital. He brought the total equipment for X-ray, which was not there before. And that right now, they are serving Nyeri people, Meru, and Garissa. So that is one achievement. Number two, he encouraged the girl child. And we put up a school in Tomotomo, Gadu. These are just a few of them where he personally participated in developing and growing of the girl child.
Bwana PG, if I may ask, you were known to have supported Moi in Nyeri at a time when the political wind here in central Kenya was not pro the second president. Probably what made you stick to the president? What made you believe in his ideology that you'd even go ahead to become the chair of KANU here?
Let me remind you, the English saying, if you can't beat them, join them. You have recently seen Raila greeting Uhuru so that they can work together to achieve, as a country to achieve. Therefore, I did not choose to be on the fighting or the opposition side to fight the system which is delivering. If you do not join them, then you cannot get anything. So I chose to start with the government and with Moi, and I can assure you we achieved a lot. Remember at that time, Honorable Moi Kibaki was in the opposition. Na ilikuwa baya. But me, I worked along both of them, Moi and Moi. Even at one stage, I got the Moi to come to Mokoroine to open the Nyai wards. And he opened, and even today, the hospital is workable, it is still working. So that is why I took a stand that I should stay with the government.
Okay. Now, your opinion. The High Court, or the courts reintroduced Moi Day. How would you wish the country celebrates this particular day, considering that we have not celebrated the same for the past 8 years? And also, personally, how will you be celebrating this particular Moi Day of 2018?
Maybe you are too young. The last time we celebrated Moi Day, he introduced being mindful of other people's welfare. And we continue with the same thing. Today, I propose to visit children's homes, distribute some chakura to them, and also make sure that people who are suffering get some help, not only from me, even from my friends or the government. You recall when he introduced the Be Mindful to the welfare of the others. He celebrated with the destitute children across the country. And I believe, despite his age today, I'm sure he's going to celebrate this day with the less fortunate members of our society.
Mm-hmm. Now, sir, there is a clamor for a change or a referendum to our constitution. And those who actually want the constitution changed are focusing on completely different issues. As a leader, would you wish, if at all the constitution would be changed, would you wish probably we have our national holidays reintroduced back to the constitution, Moi Day and such? Is that something you'd push for?
Yes, I would. I would definitely push for individual recognition of our heroes. Mm-hmm. Not just saying Mashujaa Day, because they were leaders. On the constitution, the change in the constitution, they want to do it again. When we were proposing the first constitution, and I was a member of the devolution committee, the late, what do you call them? Anyhow, there was I'm trying to remember, Saitoti was in our committee.
Professor George Saitoti.
And this man from Kakamega, the short man, he passed away. Do you remember him?
Martin Shikuku.
Martin Shikuku, now you are coming. Martin stood up and said he does not at all recommend this 3, 4, 5-tier government. He said it will be so expensive for the government to cater for all those numerous offices. And Saitoti said, no. Serikali iko na pesa. Wapi yo pesa sasa? So, me, I voted against going up to village level, going up and up. That's why now the country cannot afford to maintain these officers. So we should repeal the Katiba and then let us reduce. What do you think 400 people are doing in parliament? We were less than 200. And we still delivered. What do you think the senators, what are they doing? When Kenyatta took over, he removed the presidents of Senate, and he had one single house, which was superior to the nation. And to me, it still should be the same. Let's do away with the senators. Let's have one strong House of Representatives, one single house, with not less than 200 members, but 350 yearly. You have got women rep. I don't see them representing anybody. We have got less fortunate, I don't know. I don't see them because there is no money to keep them going. So let us reduce these offices and by at least 50% so that the country can afford to deliver in other areas rather than only salaries.